Hey guys, it's Stephanie and welcome to my channel. I do just want to take some time today and take you for a tour around the farm. It's been super windy and cold the last couple of days, and we have a nice, glorious, sunny day to take a walk around. We did have our first frost last night, so just such a blessing to have this nice, sunny, warm weather for this tour today. So just a little bit of information about the property. It is 17 acres and we are located in eastern Pennsylvania. We did purchase the farm in 2019 as my husband and I had been searching for our first home to purchase, and my older horse at the time was ready to retire, and we really just wanted to focus on bringing him home so that we could enjoy him every day in the backyard. As you can imagine, with having 17 acres and farm animals, that there's a lot of work that goes on. Both my husband and I were working full-time the last few years, and that's where a lot of these projects have been left to be finished up or have gotten pushed to the wayside. So I have the opportunity now to take this time and really enjoy the farm, getting the property to where we want it, and documenting the process along the way. I really do enjoy taking a look back down memory lane at all of the things that we've already accomplished here, which I'm so proud of. So I want to start out just kind of giving you guys a tour of the property and show you a few of the projects that we have going on. To be completely honest, it's in its raw state, and a lot of the projects that we're going to be walking past are going to be things that I will be working on in the next couple of weeks. So you will see them in the vlogs coming up. Keep an eye out. So when you come up the driveway, you can see that the front garden really needs some work. It's gotten overgrown. A lot of the projects this year that we've been focusing on, we kind of let the garden go for the season. We used to have a really big evergreen that used to be right here. That did need to come out as it was causing some issues. And now this red tree that's right here is not doing as well either. So if you actually look at the trunk of the tree, it's actually split straight down the middle of the trunk. This is going to be coming out in the next few weeks, which will really open the front of the house. You'll be able to see the house, and then we can work on really landscaping this whole front garden. So I will insert a picture of what the house looked like before, so you can kind of see where it's at now, and then we can see where we go after this. But if we come around the side of the house, this is the front garden that we like to call it. And then over here is the side garden, which again, we did let the weeds kind of take over this year. The garden was not our main priority. It will be shortly. So here we have a couple of rose bushes that are right here in the front. I am going to take both of those rose bushes and I'm going to move them right there against the sides of the chicken coop. So that will be in a later project, but really just kind of re-landscaping all of this, either now or come the spring. I am going to work on at least getting cleaned up before winter. Moving to the back side of the house, you can see that we did already start pulling out a lot of the weeds that were back here. We were going to work our way from back to the front. We're just going to keep going on that. Come on, Kobe Jack, let's go. Over here we have our vegetable garden, and the vegetable garden was actually here when we moved in. It didn't look anything like this, but the space was here. It did have a chain link fence around it that we did go ahead and take down, and then we've replaced all of the posts with these wooden ones. Last year the fence had a wire fence that went up all the way around it, and this year we decided to replace that fence with just something that looked a little bit nicer. So I've been slowly painting my way through all of the fence posts or the picket fence panels that we have here, and as I've been painting them, we've been go ahead and getting them installed. So we do still need to finish all of the posts on this side, one here and one along the fence, or sorry, along the driveway. Just so you have an idea of some of the projects that I'm going to be doing this winter, it's really easy for me to paint those fence posts in the garage and then just go ahead and bring them out. So this is something I'll be doing a little bit later this year. As we come back towards the barn, we have two of my horses over here. Griffin is the bay on the left and Callie is on the right. They are out front right now. The gate is closed because the two of them like to try to run around. And Griffin is actually healing from a torn tendon, so he is not allowed to run. We'll do a barn tour another day, but I did just want to introduce you guys to Marshall, who is back here. He goes out on the front half of the property. I think you saw him earlier in the video behind me. On the back side of the barn, we have Marshall. So he actually is able to get into his stall right now, and he does go out onto the front pasture here just by going through the gate. And then if we look back here, we do have this other section here in the back that we do need to go ahead and get fenced. It was on our original fencing plans, we just haven't had a chance to get it done. So if you look back here, we have about another couple acres of pasture that we could go through and fence. We do want to make this into 2 more pastures by dividing it straight down the center. And then we do also own a good amount of the property into the woods, and we have some horse trails back there. So that's going to wrap up the tour for today. I'm going to leave the barn for another day. I do have a couple projects in there that I want to do, which I'll make sure to include you guys on. But I did want to go ahead and just wrap up today and say thanks for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.